Hey guys, what is going on? It's Fen here again. So there hasn't been any videos for a few days, and I want to explain why before we go on to this video. I ordered a hard drive yesterday. Well, it was actually ordered it on Tuesday. It came Wednesday, which was awesome. I got the hard drive, and the packaging that it came in was very mysterious because it came in your traditional USP bag, plastic bag. But then the hard drive itself was in an anti-static bag, which it should be. And then it was actually inside some bubble wrap. And I was thinking, where's the box, to protect this this hardware? Where is it? And it didn't actually come with a box, which I found astonishing, to be fair. And, well, that led to other things because I basically wanted to install the hard drive, so, did what anyone would do. Shut off your computer, plug in the new hard drive, take out the old one, which I don't need, which is the 150 gigabyte one. And then I started on my computer, doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Well, when I installed Windows, apparently for some magical reason, Windows likes to install boot files on another hard drive. Why? I have no idea. So I was forced to literally reformat my computer, which I didn't want to do because basically it took me a while to get all the stuff I wanted on my computer, all the games downloaded, updated. I mean, it took me a few days to actually fully download World of Warcraft and get it up to date. And I've got to do that again. There's all other kinds of things that I need to save. So what I had to do is plug in the old hard drive that I took out, save all my data that I needed that was relevant to save, such as, wallpapers and all that kind of stuff that I've accumulated over the past months that, I like, all that kind of stuff, pictures from my camera, my machinima stuff, all my Cinema 4D files, all my Photoshop files, all my thumbnails and all that kind of stuff, just all that data had to be saved. And then, all my other type of stuff that I had to save as well. And, these were running to the gigs and stuff. So basically I had to save all that, which took a while to transfer over because the hard drive is kind of crap. It's 150 gigs. I got it in 2006, which is a very long, time. It's very, very long. And basically, once I did that, then I reformatted my computer. And then I stuck in the new hard drive, which is a Western Digital 1TB. It's a 7200 RPM. It's a 6 gigabyte a second or something, and it's a 64 bit cache, I think it is, something like that. And basically, what's going on here? Anywho, so basically I, did all that, and the hard drive has got some good reviews. I'm not really a hard drive person. I'm more into like memory and stuff, all that kind of stuff. Hard drives I've never really been interested in, and I've never actually really gotten a new hard drive. I mean, the latest hard drive I got was my 500 gigabyte hard drive, and that was a few years ago. So not a big fan of hard drives, but this is my first terabyte ever, which is shameful, but yes, I do need it now, and there we go. So anyways, on with the story. I basically put in the older hard drive once I reformatted, which was a pain, but I did it anyways. And then I'm basically feeling my computer, and the computer is literally vibrating. Now my case is a pretty decent case. It's a Fractal Design R3 silent case, so it's very silent. It comes with rubber grommets and all that kind of stuff, so you can stop vibration. And if I'm feeling it now, and there's no vibration whatsoever. So I stuck in this new hard drive, and my case was vibrating. I was putting like paper on it, and you could feel the paper moving. It was just ridiculous of how vibration it was. And I'm thinking, okay, I thought that the hard drive was supposed to be silent, because the reviews, it said it was silent, and even the description of the hard drive said it was silent. So I'm thinking, I really want a silent hard drive, because it's bad enough with fan, in the background. So if you don't clean up your audio, which I don't because I'm lazy, you basically have lots of background noise, and that's generally the fans. So this would add to that, and it'd just be really annoying. So I definitely couldn't cope with that. And so after that, I kind of took it out of the case, because I didn't know what it was. I might have nudged a wire or something might have come loose, or something else might be causing it. But I had a good suspicion it was the new hard drive. So I've got sliding bays where you can just push buttons in, and or clips rather, and pull it out. So I pulled it out, I stuck it on the side, and then I loaded my computer up again, and basically it stopped. So, and then I put it back in and it started again. So I knew it was actually the hard drive that was messed up. So, I took it out to see, were the screws in properly, just to double check everything. Are the rubber grommets actually working, all that kind of stuff. And I looked and I looked at the corner, and the corner is literally bent. If everyone knows a hard drive is rectangle, the corners are sharp. And this was literally bent over. Much like someone's dropped it on the corner, it's bent, and that's pretty much what I believe has happened. So the hard drive was damaged before I got it, which isn't unusual. A lot of people get damaged goods and then obviously they send them back, but I think the reason it was damaged was because it didn't actually come in a box or anything. It came just in bubble wrap, and even on the bubble wrap there was a lot of the bubbles that were actually popped. And even the packaging, you get them little beads inside to absorb moisture. That was actually damaged as well. It was actually split open. So it would definitely have been dropped after we looked at it. Now, no idea why I didn't catch this when I took it out of the bag. I think it was down to excitement. Just wanted to get it out, get it in, and get it, loaded up and all that kind of stuff, and just start recording to it. So yeah, I had to send that back today. Apparently, someone is coming to pick it up and to send it back to the company, and then they're hopefully going to send me one out this week. It's supposed to come on Friday, they said, but you never know. And hopefully this one will not be damaged. So yeah, that's been my 2 days, and that's why there hasn't been any videos really. I'm doing this today, but after I record this, I've got to install Sony Vegas, and then I've got to render it out and whatnot, and redo all my settings. So that's going to be fun. Oh, the fun. So after that story time, which I hope you guys enjoyed, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about Firefall, because I've been playing this game for a few days now, 6 days in total. I've been playing this game, and it's a really fantastic game. I'm loving it. Just the concept of the game is fantastic. Everything about the game is fantastic, and it's very community driven. If we go onto our map, this ozone layer here, this purpley cloud thing, is being pushed back by people who do quests. So when you do quests in certain areas, it gets pushed back, and you basically explore more areas, which is really, really cool. I'm currently playing the sniper class, which is the Recon class. He's the weakest class of all, but he does get some benefits for being the weakest class of all. For example, when I get headshots, I actually get double XP. Well, almost double XP. I get 23 XP for each headshot I get, which is really, really cool. So these reptile mobs give you 50 XP if you kill them. So plus my 23 XP, which is 73 XP, which is really, really good. Now other classes don't get that. And I think we get the extra 23 XP because we don't have as much diversity in ways to kill mobs. We've got our sniper rifle, which is pretty powerful, but yeah, it's not that powerful because it's very crap up close range. So if we had up close range, we get this weapon, which isn't good because it fires very fast, and it also uses a lot of ammo. You go out of ammo really, really quickly, so not the best. But today I wanted to show you basically what is important in the game. Because XP is the most important factor in the game, because there's no levels. It's all down to XP. So the more XP you get, the more you can upgrade your battle suit. The better your battle suit becomes, the more you can actually upgrade your battle suit and all that kind of stuff. So it's all based on a battle suit, which is a really, really nice concept, especially because this is a first-person shooting MMO, which is really, really cool. There's PvP in the game, which is relatively cool. And much like most PvP games, or PvP in any MMO, healers are a big factor in the game. If you've got healers, you're going to win, because generally out of fights, it's very hard to get headshots as a sniper, because people are floating around all the time. Even like when the humanoids spawn, some humanoids spawn. You might have saw one earlier on when I was shooting him. His head is extremely small in comparison to his entire body, so it's very hard to actually get a headshot on them guys, and it's even more difficult when they're moving, let alone actually flying around in the sky, which fortunately the enemy humanoids do not do. So that is good. So I'm actually going to show you the talents and how you would actually upgrade your battlesuit. Now, one thing to note before we get into this, I haven't done any quests, no quests at all. I've been playing the Recon guy for maybe 3-4 hours, and that's yesterday and maybe an hour today. So, you know, about 4 hours in total I've been playing this guy, and I've got almost 20k XP, which is going to upgrade my battlesuit tremendously. Now, you know, because there's no levels in the game, it doesn't matter if you do the quest at the beginning or if you do them, you know, 5 days when you've been playing. Of course, when you go to a different area, you get different quests anyway. So it's always nice to do these quests because they're very easy anyways. But let me show you, because it's getting dark now and I hate the night time. So I'm going to press my T key to go into my talents, and I've got enough XP to buy some stuff, which I'm going to show you. So when you choose your talents, it's very, very important that you choose the correct talents and you choose the correct path. Why do I say that? Well, at the end, we get to choose a different battlesuit. We get to choose an upgraded version of the battlesuit, and then this unlocks similar stuff to this, but even more. Now, if you go through the bottom route, you will be allowed to choose the bottom one. If you go through the top route, you'll be allowed to choose the top one. If you go through the middle one, you will be allowed to choose the top or bottom. Now, it's kind of like a flow chart where you have to follow the flow of the lines. So if I choose this top one, I would have to choose one of these two here. So if I chose the top one, I would only be allowed to choose this one here. If I wanted to go down here, I would actually have to choose this one, follow the line down, and then choose this one. If I wanted to choose this one over here, I would be able to start from any of these, but once I get to the second tier, which is this line here, I would have to go up to the middle and follow the middle across. Now, if I wanted to get the entire top row and the entire bottom row, well, middle row rather, I could, but it would cost me a lot of XP. So you really have to choose the ones that are right. Now, sometimes the beginning abilities might seem amazing, but later on, you want to think about what is your main weapon and what do you need. For example, this middle one here will give me a shotgun as my secondary shotgun, well, my secondary weapon rather. Now, do I need a shotgun? It's got higher DPS, but it doesn't have the range, which is not good. But then again, it might be good because you're going to be in range, and that's generally when you want to use your secondary weapon, when you are in range or when you're like kind of melee combat. So maybe that is a good idea, maybe not. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to be choosing the ones that benefit my sniper rifle the most. So for example, this one here, this one will give me improved reload for my weapon, so the reload times will be short, which is great. Now there's one down here which is sniper icon. This one gives me increased critical hit damage, so headshots will do more damage. Them two items are really a must. Why? Because they improve my primary weapon, which I'm using pretty much all the time, so I need them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this first one, which explosive ammo replaceability, so I can actually get explosive rounds, which is pretty cool. So let's unlock that. The next one I want this one up here, which will give me reduced reloading times, which is very needed. Now I can go here and get this if I wanted to, or I can actually go down here and improve my secondary weapon while I'm at it. So I'm going to get that as well, and then it will give me access to this one, which is the increased crit damage, so I'm actually going to unlock that one as well. There we go. Now we could actually go across here and maybe get this. What does this one do? Ammo comes with increased clip size, allowing for less frequent. So there we go. More clip size is generally really good to have. So maybe we will go for this as well. And then we'll probably continue up the top row, depending on what we want. Now, because we have ones at the top row, we kind of want to stay in that row, because the bottom one is more about defense, the middle one is kind of a balance, and the top one is about DPS. That's generally how it goes with most of the classes, so keep that in mind. So now that we've got some cool talents, well, let's go equip them, shall we? Now, whenever you get new talents from your talent tree, you have to go equip them to your battle suit. You don't learn them and you have them there instantly in a spell book or something like that that you normally see in traditional MMOs. So what we'll do is we'll go over here to an area where we can actually equip our equipment on the battle suit. And you have to come to one of these things over here, which is basically a battle garage, and it will allow you to customize your suit. So let's go into our suit, and we upgraded our weapons, so let's go into our arms, which is kind of like our weapons. So the signature weapon is the sniper rifle, so we've got a few here. So reload time, and then this one is kind of like the first one, so let's go for this because it's increased reload time, which is pretty good. So if we look at these ones, they reduce the reload time by 2.83, so that's pretty good. Let's go back and let's choose the ammo, because we can have explosive ammo, I believe, or that might be an ability actually. So let's go back, go to secondary weapon. This one is range, it increases the range, okay, but it reduces the max ammo, it reduces the load time, it reduces the clip size, and reduces the DPS. So we want to kind of stick with this one. So that upgrade isn't particularly great. Or is that? Yeah. I think I might have read that wrong. Let's actually equip it and let's see. So this one here will give us... Yeah, I was right the first time. So that only gives us increased range. Not sure why. Because like when I click on that... Accord submachine gun. Yeah, that's the one we want. Accord submachine gun. I wouldn't really understand why a upgrade would be worse than what we already have, but hey, it's beta. So in terms of here, the ammo is the same, so that's fine. So let's go back because we've got our better sniper rifle, and let's go into our chest. Our chest is where we add our defense, health, that type of thing. So let's just check if we've got anything. So we got no upgrades there, we got no upgrades there, and we don't have any upgrades there. Okay, that's fine. In terms of abilities though, our first ability is the shock thing that we use, which is fine. And then our second ability we can choose, which will be this, which is the kind of explosive rounds, I suppose. So now that we've basically got them, what we can do is we can just check that we don't have any other upgrades. So no, we don't have any jetpacks, so we don't have any run speed, that's fine. And that's generally where the most of the upgrades would be. You do have a back one, which is the reactor. Not sure what the reactor does, but that being said, our second ability appears, which is awesome. So let's click that, and we've got some resonating bolts, and you can probably get maybe 2 hits out of that. So the reload is a lot faster, definitely a lot faster. One of the cool abilities about this guy is his #1 ability. It's kind of like this ability here, and this is actually quite powerful. So if you have the opportunity to upgrade that, I definitely would. And that is actually, I think it's on the first page, or is it the second page? Chamber heat exchange. It could be this. Faster recharge times for micro use. It might be that. Yeah, long range charge. So that's kind of upgraded in here. So that's going to reduce the cooldown on it, which is cool. What will this one do? Has faster recharge for more. So basically you can use it more and more often, which is quite cool. That's the Cryo shot rather. Cryo shot. So that's that one. I'm not actually going to pick that, or we could if we wanted to, but we kind of want to, you know, head down this way. So remote concussive forces. Allows explosives charge with increased damage. So yeah, that's kind of complementing this one here. I think we might be able to upgrade this to have a longer time. Yeah, that reduces the cooldown of that ability, which is quite good. And then they've got one here which increased damage to enemies. So yeah, generally that's how you would use your talents. Make sure you pick the correct ones, because once you click these, you can't undo them. So keep that in mind. And let's just go find a mob just so we can actually show you this new ability we got, because we always like to see our abilities in action. I mean, why not, eh? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes. So there's one. Now let's use my number 2 key.
Rifle sizzling.
Rifle sizzling. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. What's down there? Let's select our secondary weapon and go say hello to these guys. Come back. Okay, so these are running off. These are extremely hard to kill with a sniper rifle. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. So let's have a look down here. We can actually use our... Oh, I can't believe it. My mouse just glitched then. Anyways, let's deal with these guys. Now, the good thing about the sniper rifle is it can actually go through multiple mobs, which is pretty amazing. That's quite cool. Let's switch to our no scope this some. Oh my god. And let's just finish him off. So, you know, sometimes using the sniper rifle is actually quite hard in comparison to, you know, to other classes. This one is actually, I don't know, it's quite fun if you like that style of play. I don't mind it, that's why I'm playing it, but I do like other classes better. The Dreadnought is my favourite. Let's do some.
Mine out.
There we go, kill him. And away you go. There we go. And come back. Are you kidding me? Just die. There we go. Finally. Killed him. So yeah guys, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a fun one. And make sure you leave some feedback in the comments section below. And I will catch you guys in another episode. If there's anything specifically you want to see in Firefall, a specific class, a specific action such as talents, a thumper quest, you know, anything like that. Flying mobs, yeah, you will get them as well. Moonwalking in midair, that's how you do it. And he's dancing. He's having a good time. Very good time. Anywho, so yeah guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.